Hello, I'm Charlie.
I'm Riley.
And somehow we have opinions.
Yeah.
And today we will be reviewing a movie that we were both very, very, very excited for. We came into the cinema
Today.
with high hopes, yeah. But I'm here to say that Joker 2, I mean, we both have differing opinions on this film.
I'm sorry that I'm munching away. I'm having my dinner.
Yep, so am I. I know, dinner very early. But anyway, we both have very differing opinions on this. One person likes it a bit more than the other person, but I think we can all agree that this is disappointing. This film, it doesn't hit like the first one did, and it sort of puts a sour taste in both of our mouths. I'm going to start with Riley.
Yeah.
What did you think of Joker 2?
Okay, so first of all, I feel like throughout this this little series where we have opinions, one of us is going to have more positive opinions than the other. Sorry.
So what did you think of the film?
I liked it. I thought it was really good. The cinematography was great. The musical numbers were brilliant, and the performances stunning.
Yep.
Set design was great as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
But the ending, I like the plot, but the ending.
The ending sort of soured it. For me, one word I think to describe this would be disappointing. As I walked into this with extremely high hopes. I loved
how I bought the tickets.
Yeah, I loved the first one. The first one was absolutely phenomenal, and I walked into this one with high hopes. I know Lady Gaga is an amazing actress, an amazing singer. I was actually excited for the musical portion in this. The musical portion disappointed me. Every song sounded the same to me, and it didn't progress the plot as much as I would have wanted from the film. It didn't really progress the plot. No, it's fine. But there was a fly, on the screen, which is quite annoying. But it doesn't matter, you know. Overall, like Riley pointed out, Joaquin Phoenix did an amazing job. Lady Gaga was great as Harley Quinn, and all the actors in it, including the actor at the ending. We'll get to spoilers later. They were all absolutely phenomenal. The cinematography, once again, was great. I think the lighting was a big part of the film. And as someone who studies film now, media, the lighting makes up the film, and it makes up what the viewer wants to see from the film. Because whatever lighting you get is like it depicts the scene, and it depicts what the characters are feeling in that scene. And I think the lighting was done amazingly. Do we go on to our problems with the movie?
Yeah, sure.
Riley, what were your problems with the movie?
I feel some parts are really good. Some parts were a bit jarring. I'm thinking, how long do I have left of this movie?
It was quite slow, yeah.
My favourite parts were like the court scenes. I enjoyed them. Yep. The return of, spoiler alert, Gary. I liked Gary from the first one.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm saying too many positives, but anyway.
You gotta critique a bit.
The ending.
That is a big one, yeah. We're going to talk more about the ending in spoiler later, but oh my lord, the ending was definitely one of the endings of all time. It definitely was a movie ending. My critiques,
it did not put a smile on my face.
It did, yeah. My critiques, I have quite a lot. Number one, all the songs sound way too similar, and they didn't progress the plot, like I said earlier. I think it's very slow to get into the film. It takes so long to actually, and most of the film is the trial. You don't really get to see anything outside of the trial. You don't really get to see any of Gotham City. It's mostly just stuck in this one little courtroom, and that's where you are for most of the film, so it doesn't really go anywhere. You get the iconic stairs, of course, from the first one where he dances them down them, but other than that, it just falls flat. It's slow, it's boring. I think the first half really actually captivated me. I really liked the first half, and based off the first half, I was ready to give it an 8 out of 10. Would you agree? The first half was very good. Yeah, the first half was amazing. But
I really loved the first one as well. I'm sorry, Charlie, that I interrupted you.
All good.
The first one is my favourite movie of all time to this date, but
yeah. And
to see it go down that boring route was very.
But the first half was very good, and then it got to. It just fell flat, and I think we've spoken quite a lot about this now. I think it both put a sour taste in our mouths, we're gonna do a bit of a spoiler review. So
right now.
Yeah, right now. We're gonna. Right. So anyone who doesn't want to be spoiled for the film and anyone who like actually wants to see the film, please skip around. How long do you think this will take? We can get it in like
2 minutes, maybe.
Let's go just for safety.
If we don't, then the
just
keyword,
for safety, let's go 5 minutes.
No, and then keyword will be if we're not in the if we're still talking about spoilers in 2 minutes, then keyword will be let's go with smile.
Okay, skip roughly around 3 to 2 minutes. That should be fine. Okay, into the spoilers. Riley, give your thoughts on the ending of this film, please.
I'm gonna set the scene, alright?
Yeah.
He's been pleaded guilty. He's bailed out of prison, at the courtroom because there was an explosion.
Yeah.
He gets arrested because Lady Gaga breaks up with him. Boo-hoo. I know, right? Love sucks. But other than that, then we're back in prison. He's got a visitor, and guy walks up. He's, hey, I got a joke for you. And our Joker goes, yeah, as long as it's not too long. So the guy says the joke and stabs him. Stabs Joaquin Phoenix. And in the background, you can see the guy who stabbed him with the knife. I'm going to use a spoon here. Go like that. Just like the Joker. So it turns out Phoenix's Joker isn't the Joker.
Yep. So the character we've been following for 2 films now, the character that's been advertised as the Joker and has been said like multiple times in the film, they're like, you're the Joker, you're the Joker, you're the Joker, isn't actually the actual Joker. And the actual Joker killed the Joker at the end of the film, if that makes sense, if that makes any sense. Now that we know this, it feels like a waste of time because we sat through the first and the second film and we did it for nothing because they told us that we were watching the Joker. This was a Joker film, wasn't it? But it actually wasn't, and we were just following some guy who got killed.
He created
at the end
the ideology.
Yes, but he got killed at the end by the Joker, and it just felt like a waste of time, and it put sour thoughts in me and Riley's mouth. It just didn't feel right, I feel, in a sense. It just did not feel right. And the ending ruined pretty much all of the film for me. Riley still thinks it's a bit, like, Riley prefers it more than I do.
It's like,
I'm very negative.
There's only one bad in good. Like, there's so many good points I've made, and there's only one issue I've had. Only like 2 issues. So
yeah.
At the end of the day, the good outweighs the bad, in my opinion.
That's true. For me, though, I think there are actually quite a few negatives other than the ending. The ending is just like the biggest negative I have about this film because it's really a waste of time. And I think we have opinions about this.
Yeah.
And
Shock horror.
They're not good opinions. Back to non-spoiler. What else do we have to say about Joker 2?
I think it's gonna get Oscar nominated.
Oh, 100%. Like, Joaquin Phoenix did an amazing job.
Joaquin Phoenix, Lady Gaga.
The cinematography getting nominated. 100%.
I think costume design.
Oh, yeah, 100%. But overall, non-spoiler, you can go see this movie, but I am warning you, it will probably ruin the first and second film for you as a viewer. Or if you're a massive fan of Joker, it will definitely ruin it for you because of all the things we just discussed.
Yeah.
I think if you want to see the film, go ahead, but it's not good overall for me. Riley, what would you give it out of 10? Would you say it's good or bad of a film?
So I'm gonna do this by points, alright? So I think I think characters. I'm gonna go with a good 1 point. That was good. Right, I like that.
Yeah.
And sorry. I think the plot, I'm gonna give that probably a 1. Yeah, it was fine. It's actually 2, but I feel like this doesn't. Ooh.
You're dying over there.
Sorry.
Oh, good.
I don't know if my ranking system even works, so I'm just gonna give it a 7.
A 7. Okay. For me, it's like a 4 out of 10. I'm not gonna like lie to you guys. It's bad. It's bad. And the positives that we do have, there are a bunch of negatives as well. And it just it just ruins the film completely. Like, it ruins the film, it ruins the first one. And overall, I'm giving it a 4 out of 10.
I think watching me eat is more interesting than most of the movie.
The trial scene is so slow. But we're going to let you make your own opinions, because we are very, very, very retarded. Absolute dumbasses. And somehow, we have opinions. Thank you very much. I'm Charlie Langridge.
And I'm Riley Mitchelson.
And how are we allowed to do this? I have no idea. But holy shit, that did not put a smile on our face. Thank you very much.
Peace out, guys.
Like and subscribe.
I'm gonna eat my dinner now.
Yep, like and subscribe. I want the money. Give me money or I will find you. And, we have opinions.
Yeah.
Somehow.